Hello everyone and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Strong performances and plot holes. The author's opinions on B&B are his and his alone. They are suitably cutting, fairly humorous, and typically bang on target. When it comes to the bold and the beautiful, every addict has their own opinion, and Soap Hub is no different. For 5 days, we sat and watched the good, the bad, and everything in between, and now we offer you a handy review and a cocky notice of B&B's week that was. The critics' POV thank virtuousness for the acting bents of Annika Noel, Scott Clifton, Liam Spencer, Matthew Atkinson, and Jacqueline McKinswood, because, for the utmost part, the jotting replete with regurgitated dialogue so repetitious that it must bore the players as much as it does the viewing public isn't doing them any favors. That said, I really appreciated this bit of dialogue from Hope. You keep mentioning Thomas, but Steffi has always had a seat at the table in our relationship and our marriage, and you did go see her, didn't you? Let me guess, you want her back now. Liam, that's enough predictable. I'll also grant that the epiphany Hope endured this week made sound sense. Yes, Thomas does indeed love Hope and only Hope, to his and her and everyone additional's detriment, and he's a man whose commitment are concentrated, but it would have been nice to see casts of Hope's concern running in Congress with the scenes we did see play out. Still, that would go a long way in making this all make logical sense. If I had seen Hope dulling over Liam's frequent visits to the Precipice house or heard her grouse to someone that she wasn't enamored of the time that her hubby spent with his partner. But rather than show me, Brad Bell has told me that that was the case each on. I'd say fair enough, but this is a long handling problem with B&B. We bear substantiation to one thing, only to latterly be told that we saw commodity additional entirely. Like the true depth of Carter and Quinn's affection for one another, which supposedly wasn't that deep later each. Asterisk given how arbitrarily Finban has taken to praising how principled his woman is, I suppose it's time to begin the preamble to Steffi's big fall from grace. I'll start 3-2 asterisk seeing as how they easily have zero interest in actually developing his character in any distinguishable way. I really have to wonder what the point was of bringing our Jay back onto the oil. Couldn't his purposeless actuality outside of playing talk to be better filled by one of the coefficient other unveils matrimonial gown surprise Taylor jealous of Brooke's custom wedding dress? The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that alleviation will strike for Ridge Forrester during the week of July 10 to 14. When Ridge gets a big idea, he'll snare his sketch pad and work on a gorgeous new design. There's nothing that would inspire Ridge more right now than his reunion with Brooke Logan. Ridge asked Brooke to be his Logan ever when they were in Rome, so R.J. Forrester refocused out that it sounded like a marriage offer. Brooke clearly doesn't feel opposed to tying the knot with Ridge again, but it could be sooner than she anticipated. B&B spoilers say Ridge will show off this new sketch with Carter Walton by his side, so that's another indication that Brooke might be his alleviation. Carter has surely been lodging for Brooke and Ridge's renewed love story, so it looks like he'll be included then as a big ground supporter. Maybe Ridge will come up with a custom design for Brooke's new marriage dress. Brooke might be caught off guard when Ridge unveils his newest creation and explains that it's a matrimonial gown surprise. Taylor Hayes might end up jealous since it wasn't all that long ago that Ridge was surprising her with a custom marriage dress of her own. Of course, Taylor is trying to let go of the history and concentrate on the good effects in her life now. That could come decreasingly delicate due to the situation between Thomas Forrester and Hope Spencer, but the real test will be dealing with the ineluctable ground remarriage and the festivity that'll bring. Taylor hoped to be Ridge's woman, rather before it all fell piecemeal, so she may intimately cloud over his implicit custom gown for Brooke. This could lead to Ridge popping the question in a further sanctioned way and preparing for a Brooke marriage in the not-too-distant future. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Ridge and Brooke will face further bumps in the road, but will they survive them and make it to the balcony? Brooke and Ridge will surely be tested, so stay tuned for updates on any engagement news and their relationship reckoning approaches as trial begins. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate that Sheila Carter's trial is about to begin. Deacon Sharp will stop by to visit Sheila and offer her stimulant. Will Sheila recapture her freedom? Deacon Sharp lifts Sheila Carter's spirits. The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that Sheila will be thrilled to see Deacon. Sheila has been enough lonely since getting locked up months ago. Cleric and Sheila will talk about their time together and how important fun they had. Cleric grew to truly care for Sheila, and that's commodity she no way allowed she'd ever have. Cleric truly believes that Sheila needs to accept the fact that she's facing life behind bars. Still, Sheila will be confident that commodity will be to exculpate her. After all, Sheila frequently wills herself to go free, and ever it works out. Sheila believes that Jack Finnegan will come through and represent her. Is she right? Sheila Carter's trial begins. Sheila's trial will protest off during the week of July 17, 2021. Spoilers reveal that Sheila will face further shocks and backstabbings. Who can Sheila anticipate to swear this time? Will Deacon have to swear against Sheila indeed, though he doesn't want to? Will John Finn Finnegan and Steffi Forrester be added to the substantiation list? Of course, Ridge Forrester and Bill Spencer ended up with Cleric working with them to take Sheila down. Will the verity about Sheila and Deacon's relationship come out in court? Cleric was breaking his parole by spending time with Sheila after all. Is Sheila eventually done with her reign of terror? The bold and the beautiful, will Sheila Carter go free? Since Sheila's trial will be televised, chances are that Sheila will ever fudge her way out of the murder charges. Could Jack take the case and get Sheila's murder charges dropped? Is it possible that the murder victim will be set up alive? Could Sheila's concession be inadmissible in court? Will Jack confess his love for Sheila and save her from herself? Sheila could get out of captivity, but Cleric would clearly lose his family if he tried to be with her. Since Sheila isn't likely to find love if she goes free, suckers can clearly anticipate her to be over to her old tricks once again. However, the Forresters and the Spencers stylish be on the lookout, because Bill and Ridge will clearly be the first victims on her list. If so, then's an update on Catherine Kelly Lang. However, it's that she's bold, she's beautiful, if there's anything that we have learned about her over the times. Of course, we're talking about the bold and the beautiful star Catherine Kelly Lang, who's stylish, known for her part as Brooke Logan on the hit CBS Cleaner. Then's a little rundown of what she's been over to recently. The bold and the beautiful news, there's an update on Catherine Kelly Lang. Catherine is someone who always loves to partake details about her life with her social media suckers. That, and she always looks amazing in everything that she wears. The woman is full of grace and eternal youth, but she's also someone who likes to relax. The stunning Golden said that if there's one place that she likes to learn her lines for the show, it's in the comfort of her own home. She said, "Sitting on my bed, but I also find that I study a lot while driving, and I also learn my lines when I am on the routine or the inner cycle, because when I am doing commodity like that, it really drives the lines into my head." And while suckers absolutely adore her as Brooke Logan, occasionally those same suckers go a little too far. Catherine lately had to ask her Twitter followers to tone down all of the hate over the Brooke, Taylor, and Ridge plot. That's because people were actually verbally attacking her co-star Krista Allen. She said back in June, "Indeed, though Brooke and Taylor are at odds, we should all be regardful of actors playing the corridor and also the suckers. I appreciate all the love, but would like to see further positivity rather of people fighting. Everybody is entitled to their opinions, but let's keep it majestic, folks." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.